Hi guys, this is Madhukar here from planetmovies.in, bringing you another review. This week it is Aditya Chopra's Befikre. So Befikre as such starts off with a series of French kisses and ends with a series of French kisses. And typically that's what the movie is all about. So don't laugh guys, I think this is what in conjunction with whatever is shown on the screen as such is what I am telling you. So basically Befikre as such is basically portraying the madness of or the craziness, a crazy character depicted through Ranveer Singh's character called Dharam and the girl Vani Kapoor called Shaira. So the story goes in the form of carefree couple. The movie is called Carefree, so the couple are carefree. So the script direction seems to be done a little carefree in a carefree way. So the movie starts off with two people getting attracted to each other, and I think it's today these days it's becoming a little bit of overkill that a couple getting together and they are sleeping with each other even without knowing each other and going into a live-in relationship and then announcing to their parents that they are going to leave them and living out of the out of their own houses and going into a live-in relationship and things like these. And finally they end up fighting with each other, and again they come to terms to it, and then they again become friends and they continue their friendship and decide to be friends for some time, and then somebody else comes into their lives and then they start getting engaged. That sounds familiar, right? The story. I think it's a kind of an amalgamation of Neil and Nikki and your Love Aajkal, which was much more effective in terms of the execution where Love Aajkal is concerned. And forget about Neil and Nikki, I was not talking about Neil and Nikki. So guys, it was somewhat disappointing because Aditya Chopra was known for some of the landmark films actually, like DDLJ and Mohabbat, which started off kind of a landmark or a trendsetter as you call it, but Befikre as such doesn't stand in that league. To speak of the songs, couple of songs are really good, 2-3 songs are good, and direction wise, as I said, it is kind of carefree, and the performances wise, Ranveer and Vani Kapoor, as ever, they have done well, but the story or the direction does not support it. And to come towards a screenplay, talking about it, the movie oscillates a lot between present, past and things like that in multiple ways, and it's somewhat confusing sometimes whether he's talking about the present or the future, or is it the past, because it's all happened within a gap of 1 year, I think so, few months, 1 year back and things like this. So that somewhat irks the user when he is trying to watch the film, and the climax is a little disappointing as well, where it becomes like a typical rom-com movies, Hollywood movies that you have seen, like Wedding Crashers and even Yash Chopra's own Mere Yaar Ki Shaadi Hai and things like that. And some of the scenes in the movie reminds you of DDLJ, where Palat, the scene that you might have seen, and as well as one of the mother and daughter scene between Vani Kapoor and the mother role who has played. Those remind you of DDLJ a little bit, but nothing great about it. As well as another thing is that you will have to you will have to go through this kind of a thing where you will be exposed to a lot of exposure in the film. And mind you guys, please do not take your kids to this movie, because Ranveer Singh has shown his nude or bare back, complete back in this movie. So it's not something your kids want to watch, trust me on that. So overall, I think I would like to give a rating of 2 stars for this movie, but a thumbs down. The reasons being, like, there were quite a lot of expectations after Apne Bana Di Jodi from Aditya Chopra that he will deliver a quality product, but This seems to be a rehash of some of the English rom-com movies, as well as the some of the Adi Chopra's own. And guys, if you have seen Shuddh Desi Romance, which is Vani Kapoor's first film, you'll be utterly disappointed with her change of this facial or the cosmetic. I think probably a face job that she has done. I think totally. I think she is looking somewhat weird, in my opinion. If you have seen her earlier film. So, guys, I'll take leave of you this time, and I'll catch you again in my next review. Thanks.